What's going on, everybody? Josh here, and today we're going to do factual information questions. You're going to have 20 practice questions. And before you comment, where are the answers? We're going to go over the answers at the end. So I'm going to give you the 20 questions first, give you some time to answer them, and then at the end, I will come back and I will explain every single answer. So stick around to the end if you want an explanation for some of the answers. Now, this will look a little bit different than on test day. So on test day, you will see the passage on the left and the text on the right. But here, we're just gonna have the passage above and a question below. And also, remember, you're in control of your time. You're gonna have 1 minute to answer each question here, but on test day, you can go faster or slower, it's up to you. But that's about it. That's my little introduction. And let's get started with the factual information questions, sometimes called detail questions. And let's do it. Good luck, everybody. And I'll see you at the end, and I will give you the answers then. All right, good luck. This free practice is made possible by tstprep.com. We have TOEFL courses, TOEFL classes, more TOEFL practice. If you appreciate this channel and you appreciate all this free practice online to help you prepare for the test, please consider buying a course or a class or get some extra practice at tstprep.com. Use my promo code tstprep-josh. It's a great way to support the channel and it helps me continue to make free content for you. So thank you for everybody who goes to TST Prep, and thank you for watching, and let's keep going with the TOEFL practice. This free practice is made possible by tstprep.com. We have TOEFL courses, TOEFL classes, more TOEFL practice. If you appreciate this channel and you appreciate all this free practice online to help you prepare for the test, please consider buying a course or a class or get some extra practice at tstprep.com. Use my promo code tstprep-josh. It's a great way to support the channel and it helps me continue to make free content for you. So thank you for everybody who goes to TST Prep, and thank you for watching, and let's keep going with the TOEFL practice. Congratulations on making it to the end. So let's talk about the answers together right now. And actually, I made a separate video of more in-depth explanation of each answer, and I put a link in the description below. Because this I'm going to do kind of quickly. I made this other video and I was watching it and I said, wow, this is really boring. So for most of you, you don't need a big explanation of each answer. But if you need that, if you need more explanation, you'll find a link in the description below. Let's go through the answers pretty quickly here for numbers 1 through 20. Here we go. So number 1, the answer is C. If you notice next to A, B, and D, you will see things like never mentioned, nothing here, but that's an explanation of why A and B are not correct. Okay, so that's number 1 is C. Number 2 is A. They are crucial in understanding contemporary plant life. I've highlighted in yellow where you can find the answers, made bold anything that's important. Also, what's highlighted in red means that is one of the big reasons why a question or a choice is wrong. So for example, here, mysteries from the past is the incorrect phrase. It's not mysteries, but it's about discovering modern organisms. Let's keep going. Number 3. The passage supports which of the following claims about equilibrium? The answer here is going to be D. Movement continues to occur. And again, you can see in parentheses here any reason why the other options are not correct. And if you need more of an explanation, link in the description below to a longer video that explains it. 4 is B. So what does the author say about liquid vapor pressure? It takes longer to discover in larger containers. Number 5. The passage supports which of the following ideas about the Inca road system? The answer is C. Local maintenance kept the roads clear. All right, so there's a couple words in the answers. For example, Central and South America. Nope, it was only South America. So be careful of that. Just adding one word can make a choice incorrect. Number 6, according to the passage, the Incas were effective administrators because C. They created effective forms of communication and record keeping. And that summarizes the yellow highlighted part. So pay attention to the highlighted part that has the answer. The yellow highlighted part. Number 7, in the passage, what point does the author make about micro and macroeconomics? A, it's better not to think about these two subjects as completely separate disciplines. And that's again highlighted in yellow. Be careful of a choice like B. If you know that macro means big and micro means small, it'll be easy to discern the difference. A lot of times this is a mistake students make when they bring their own knowledge to the test. Make sure you pick options that are in the text. That's never mentioned, B. All right, number 8, about studying biological ecosystems. So the problem, A, 2 people studying the same environment will notice different aspects of it. It's highlighted. Number 9, according to the passage, what did researchers in the past believe about organic substances? D is the best answer here. The words highlighted in red are the wrong words. So just by having the wrong vocabulary, you can really completely change the meaning of a sentence. So, for example, A consisted entirely of carbon compounds. Entirely is the wrong word. The first sentence here says mostly carbon compounds. So entirely and mostly, two very different things. Number 10, what point does the author make about organic compounds? The answer is D. They include both organic and inorganic materials. You'll have to read to get that. But yeah, the answer is C. I'm sorry, no, not C. The answer is D, and it's highlighted in yellow. Number 11, the passage above supports which of the following statements about the ancient population of Machu Picchu? And the answer is B. The majority of government officials who came to Machu Picchu stayed temporarily. All the other options mix up the details a little bit. Number 12, what point does the author make about the architecture of Machu Picchu? It's A. The site remains well preserved due to the highly developed infrastructure, and that's highlighted in yellow. 13, according to the passage, which of the following statements about reference frames is true? The answer is going to be A. It is required to identify the position of an object. this is this passage is probably the most difficult for me because I'm not so good at physics. So yeah, anyway, so answer is A. 14, what does the author say about displacement? Here it's going to be C. It occurs when the reference frame is in motion or stationary and the object moves. And that's highlighted in the yellow part. 15, the passage above mentions which of the following as an aspect of the ancient Mesoamerican calendar system? D, it was utilized to make predictions and lead to informed decisions on the best time to plant crops. If you notice A and B, the answer choice says not connected. What that means is that it's not connected to the Mesoamerican calendar system. So for example, A, it was one of the reasons why these ancient people were able to develop a written language. Having a calendar and developing a written language is not connected. Those are two separate things. So that's why it says not connected, and that's why A is wrong. 16, the passage above supports which of the following ideas about the spread of Mesoamerican culture? C is the best answer. The exchange of goods across wide distances accounted for it. And B is another good example. If you just change one word, like worldwide. No, it wasn't worldwide. It was just in South America. So that's 16. 17, what point does the author make about diagnostic framing in social movements? A, it focuses on clearly articulating the problem and position. Must is the wrong word. Be careful. For B, it says must. Be careful of these modifiers like must or never, which say like 100% or 0%. They're usually too strong. Not always, but usually. 18, according to the passage, what makes prognostic framing different from diagnostic frames? B is the best answer here. The other frames are one-dimensional, while a prognostic frame may contain multiple options. Now, this is a good example of a question that's tough because there's a lot of vocabulary. So a lot of times a question's hard just because you have to keep a lot of words in your head at one time. And this is a good example of that. 19, the passage above supports which of the following ideas about the definition of senses? D, it includes any phenomena where external stimuli impacts the body's nervous system. So some people choose B here because, first of all, it's a long answer. Sometimes people see a long choice and they say, oh, it's got to be that one because it's long. And then also it makes sense because you're just bringing your own knowledge. Don't bring your own knowledge. Focus what's in the text. Number 20, last one is a B. What point does the author make about sensory transduction? They carry information about a given stimuli. So that was a really quick rundown that still took about 5 or 10 minutes. But if you want a more in-depth look, that's about 30 minutes long. But if you just have one question, about one of the questions, check out the video. It'll be the first link in the description below there. And you can see more of an in-depth explanation. But hopefully this was quick and easy, and I will leave a link to another practice video for you somewhere here. Please be sure to hit subscribe. It really helps me a lot. And visit tstprep.com. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you found that helpful. All right, take care.